beamed in.
Oh, wow.
The stars from Star Trek.
Really? That was surprising. That didn't feel real at all.
Nice work.
Take two.
They believed it. I'm sure they believed. So we have got Chris and John and Zach here. Welcome to the show. Welcome to
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Also known as...
James Kirk.
Sulu.
Spock.
Spock. I am logical. I am unemotional.
Yeah.
I am Spock.
True. I'm all those things.
Fellas, what did you know about Star Trek before you did this film? Much or not much?
I'd say somewhere in the middle. I was aware of it, but I wasn't a big fan. But obviously got to know it more once I got the role.
Actually, I wasn't a big Trekkie, but then as I went back and started watching the DVDs, realized I knew more than I thought I did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because it's one of those pop culture kind of phenomenon things, isn't it? So even if you weren't a massive fan, you still feel like you know a lot about it.
Yeah.
It's culturally very iconic.
It infiltrates the zeitgeist.
There it is. Zeitgeist. It sounds so good.
That's such a Spock thing to say.
I like the pepper.
You say it with such a plum.
How adroit of you. Oh, wow, I really ruined that run.
Adroit?
Adroit.
A blah. Leonard Nimoy, who was the original Spock, pops up in this film.
He does pop up.
He just seems like a cool dude, does he? Look at this man love going on. You three are way too
John, you're making me blush. I can see my red cheeks on the screen.
I'm trying to keep my sexual character here. What was the question? He pops up in the movie.
He seems like a cool dude,
He's a really cool dude, actually.
He just turned
78 years old.
No way.
And he just got back from Greece with his wife. You know what I mean? That's the life he is.
Yeah, nice. Did he share any stories with you about, back in the day, Star Trek?
Yeah, he and I spent a fair amount of time together in preparation for me taking over the role, and then subsequently just kind of became friendly, Like I just hung out with him before I took off on this trip, and just was emailing him yesterday because they did a Sneak Attack world premiere actually before the one we were doing in Sydney back at the States in Austin.
And
he showed up at it, yeah. I actually just watched it online before I came. It's really, really incredible. He's a great man and really fun, and he told me a bunch of stories, and some that I can't repeat on television. No, I'm kidding.
Speaking of the fans, though, Star Trek fans are notoriously crazy, passionate.
Whoa.
Passionate. They're very passionate, aren't they,
that's a better word. I like that.
They love the show. Some of them maybe a little too much. I don't know. But have you had the pleasure of meeting any of these hardcore fans, the die-hard fans, right?
Zach and I had an encounter when we left Los Angeles to come to Sydney. We met 4 or 5 fans that had shown up to meet and greet us there to send us off.
Wow!
And they were super nice and really, really sweet. And I don't know. I didn't have any. I have yet to have an experience with a crazy fan, but they were lovely.
I've actually gone to a couple of conventions with Leonard.
Oh yeah.
So that's
now
like
the conventions. You need to talk about the conventions because they're pretty insane, right?
Well, that's the funny thing about it is they have this sort of stigma attached to them somehow. I expected them to be insane, and actually no, they weren't that insane. I had I feel like the fans have been incredibly enthusiastic and supportive of what we're doing.
Nice.
And that's really cool. And nobody has been inappropriate or intrusive or in any way invasive to me personally. I hope that stays that way.
It must actually be great to be in a room with so much love.
A little bit,
emanating off people for the show.
They're really into it. They're really seriously not fooling around.
Nice. Well, we're going to go to song, and you guys, you were all reading it before.
Yes.
Go on, do it in your best singing voice, actually.
John, take us away.
This in the style of 80s, key of bitchin'.
City on fire, state of mind!
Locking torpedoes. Emergency evasive. Fire everything!
And we're looking at that camera right there.
You're on.
You.
All stand uncomfortably close to each other so we can all fit in the shot.
Meet cheeks.
We have got, from the new Star Trek film, Captain James T. Kirk, Spock, and Sulu, also known as Chris, Zach, and John.
Sulus.
So, is that his real name? So full name?
His long form is
okay.
In the key of bitchin'.
I could be on the bridge of the Starship Enterprise in this dress.
Yes.
We're going to play a quiz with you boys, so get serious.
With
Get serious.
Cheyenne, Julia, and Tyler?
You know
What's
already.
up, guys?
Hi, Cheyenne, how are you doing?
I'm
We
doing
can't hear you, but we love you.
Awesome. Now, Chris is playing for you, all right? He is your man, okay? You've got Cheyenne.
All right, Cheyenne, let's do it.
Julia? Julia, how you
Win
doing, bud?
time.
Hi, Julia. Zach is playing for you, okay?
I got your back.
He's got you back. And Sulu, who's playing? Who's playing with Sulu? Tyler. Hi, Tyler.
Hi.
Shut up. Sulu
I hear
is
you.
playing
I hear
for you.
Tyler,
You could win yourself a
focus.
Star Trek.
Focus.
No, you three focus, all right? Okay, just read my questions. Okay, here's the first one. You need buzzers, okay? If you know the answer, you put in the buzzer.
Should we just clap?
So, John, your buzzer is sun.
Oh, what?
Sun.
Yours is moon.
Okay.
Say it.
Moon!
Yours is Interplanetary Federal Republic.
Interplanetary Federal Republic!
Oh, that was
Cheyenne, you lucked out. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready with your buzzers? Who played the original Captain Kirk?
Interplanetary Federal Republic!
William Shatner.
Yes, you're on the board. Kirk is the captain of what?
Enterprise.
And again, finish this line. Space.
Final Frontier.
It's not fair because you yell louder than them.
I'm awful! I can't even...
No, Sulu?
I can't even get anything in.
Space, the final frontier. Tyler, we're in.
Yes, okay.
Cheyenne, I'm coming for you.
On to the next round. This is about
Interplanetary
space.
Federation!
What planet was recently...
Interplanetary Federation!
Shush! What planet was recently demoted to...
Pluto!
Okay, you're allowed to answer one. Go on.
Wait,
What?
give me a question.
What planet was recently demoted to a non-planet?
Pluto!
Oh, Jesus.
There's a lot of
God, he's
spit
so
flying
angry.
around right now. Venus is named after the Roman goddess of what?
Love!
Love. Yeah, you got it. You're on the
Shit.
One day on Mercury lasts how many months on Earth?
Moon.
Sun.
Moon.
No, sun.
4.
One day on Mercury.
You're wrong.
3 months. 3 months.
Okay, this is the final round.
Okay.
And this could decide it for us, all right?
All right.
Cheyenne, Julia, and Tyler, get ready. Now, no, this is not a buzzer
my
round.
God.
This is not a buzzer round. Okay, Scotty
Those are
the
my
engineer.
Yeah.
Scotty the engineer,
Yes.
he's Scottish. He's Scottish, so I want to hear your best Scottish accent. You've got to say, I'm giving it all she's got, Captain. So go.
I'm giving it all she's got, Captain.
That was very good.
That was really good.
I'm giving it all she's got, Captain.
That was,
This is horrendous.
yeah. But Australian, yeah. Okay. Come on, bro.
John
Channel it. Scottish, go, hard. I know you're Asian, but you
Give
can
it
do it.
all she's got, Captain!
That's Scottish?
No, we...
No?
It's just rad.
No, Cheyenne is winning because that was the final counts. That was
win.
your 20, so Cheyenne is one. But wait, stand there. Look, act natural. Hold that.
Tyler, I felt like you're focused.
Cheyenne, you have got this poster, and everyone has
blame the
signed
caller,
it for you.
John.
It's all yours. Have a wonderful Easter.
Happy Easter.
Bye bye.
Bye, Cheyenne.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
I don't even know what to talk to you dudes about now.
That was
Jeez,
really...
that was full on.
That was extremely funny.
But you sounded Australian. You were just